And we are underway then. Back with Mr. Winghaven himself, who's deployed that extra shield.
Heavy armor.
Yeah, heavy armor. And already out for the gunning here. They found one man on top of the ship, so I think he's probably going to be isolated very quickly indeed. It's Pekka that they've got their sights on to try and nail him down. He's got 34 points of health and surely will go down here. He's desperately trying to get away. Still sniping as well. That's brave or foolish, you decide. But somehow has survived that little run. And actually, the Tiki Brawlers have picked up the first frag on Morty, so wouldn't you know it, looked like Pekka was going to go down, and actually it's gone the other way.
I managed to protect him, and it looks like 2 Easy even got the double damage, so it wasn't a matter of the Tiki Brawlers being able to take advantage of that. They just were lucky.
That's how it goes. Yeah, and that's how it goes sometimes, isn't it? It's just how it is. So, with Aluko now, who's had a fine tournament, I have to say. If we put an MVP poll up, I think he would probably be amongst them, for sure, as Valatia is just trying to win this battle with that Tesla cannon, and he has won that battle. It was against Pekka as well, so, couldn't go for the execution though. There were 2 men down, actually there are 3 men down right now on the floor, and I think the Tiki Brawlers are in a little bit of trouble here. 3-2 up, make that 4, the executions will come in, there'll be a couple bleeding out down there, they're not going to be revived. In fact, Valatia is going to be held by Hodder here, so that'll be 4-3, so nice little run of play from Epsilon. They were 1-0 down, then they find themselves 4-3 up. With Hodder, he's a little bit isolated, I have to say.
He is. Maybe needs to get back over there, but it seems like flanking has been a common strategy for him.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's the reason why not to do that.
Where was that from? I had no idea where that came from. I don't think he had a clue where it came from.
I mean, it must have been too easy.
They're going to get the execution on board the ship as well. It's going to be a fairly straightforward one. Oh, I don't know though. Well, Tiki Brawler has proved me wrong yet again, but they do get that bleed out, so that will be 5-3. And Too Easy, who had a couple of stunning shots in that second match. As Valatia goes down again, he's proving to be a bit of a...
Was that Thunderdome being used?
Yeah, it was that Thunderdome deployed, but not quite quickly enough.
It was Winghaven who was using the Thunderdome effectively, and now he's running back to get health and back into the fray.
Yeah, and he's fully healed up right now, and you don't want to come face to face with Winghaven when he's got a basket full of health, because that's what you get for your troubles. He lost less than 100 health there in that battle exchange, and has already got himself a frag, but there are 4 men moving in towards him. He will go down though, and he will pick up that frag, so 7-5. Thanks to the exploits of Winghaven once again.
Looks like that double damage is available. We'll see if Aluko can get positioned to get it. It doesn't look like he could.
I don't think he's going to get there in time, is he? I think the players over that far side. Long range shot was a fairly easy shot actually, but nevertheless had to pick it up and did pick up 1 frag. Winghaven's replied back with another one. The Hill is going to come in with a revive from Nero, doing his job greatly. And now powers away back towards the ship. They're really trying to take this ship, but, well, I was going to say they are going to do that with a shield on board, but they've got 3 on there now. So this looks a fair bet to stack them up. But 1 man taking a look at that, 3 in a row. Winghaven with 2, Too Easy with another one. And if they can get the 4 kills here, they will get the execution on board. No doubt about that first one, so that takes 7. And Pekka doing a good job of trying to keep them away from those kill zones.
We haven't been seeing Grimmy too much, but he's been doing an excellent job of keeping his team healed.
Yeah, he's been a quiet man, hasn't he? But you're right, he has been doing the job, and the heavy armor deployed by Winghaven, just briefly.
Now, we see that with these dreadnoughts, they can be very deadly when they get in close range. It's all a question of whether or not they can get close enough, and team support makes all the difference in that scenario.
I wonder, actually, when we talk to the Tiki Brawlers after the end of this game, if they end up losing this match 3-0, I wonder if they'll pinpoint Winghaven as the man that was the difference between the two, and potentially the good use that he's had, because he's played that Dreadnought really, really well. And
he is the only one playing the Dreadnought, and we would like to think at Red 5 Studios that having a balanced team is going to be the best way to win.
I like the fact that you can change it up though, if things aren't going your way, so we haven't seen that yet.
Really, having players that can play those battle frames effectively makes a huge difference too.
So it's 8-7 right now. Very tight game indeed in map 3, just as you'd expect from these two finalists. As Valatia definitely under a bit of attack. Pekka now on the far side. Has a teammate just to the side of him, so he needs to be a little bit careful here. Ideally, with that sniper rifle, wants to just find a nice place to pick off the enemy. Has he found one here? No, not quite. Just outside that top spawn. And now with Morty. Haven't seen an awful lot of Morty. He had a quiet game in that second map, actually.
He's playing an assault, which is usually a run and gun type of front lines battle frame. But he's been using it more supportively.
Yeah, it's very passive right now. I'm not entirely sure that's going to work. But nevertheless, now we get a battle. Indeed, we do get a battle. Health being thrown out all over the place because he's really under pressure here, but does pick up the frag just as we were about on cue. He looks like he was going to go for the execution and then decided better of it.
He doesn't want to be bait.
Yeah, he is definitely bait right now. Now they're running away. I think he's going to bleed out because they're too far away from him. That will be 10-7. And Morty does get that frag. Now, is he going to get a second one here? Might just do this, you know.
He might. He looks like he took a Luco out, potentially.
Yeah, Too Easy's going to come in as well. The frag's just adding up on the scoreboard right now. 11-7.
Everybody on Epsilon has taken a good amount of damage except for Grimmy.
And did I see that cannonball used defensively then? I've noticed a couple of times that actually he's used the cannonball to get away from trouble rather than sort of piling through it.
Absolutely, that is a great thing. Overcharge also helps with that. They're both mobility related, so they can let you move across the map much more quickly than you might be able to otherwise.
House deployed on Morty. He's returned back to full fitness and will now be deployed back in the field. 12-8 the score.
Yeah, Valetaya is over here, kind of isolated by himself.
Yeah, that could be dangerous as well. He hasn't had the best of games as the engineer in this particular map either. Going down quite a lot early on. I'm sure his teammates won't thank him for that. 12-9. If you're not going to get frags, the best thing you can do is not get killed.
Yeah. Especially with team deathmatch, that does tend to be the best strategy.
Yeah.
Try not to die.
Yeah, I always used to do that playing team deathmatch. If you weren't playing particularly well, at least don't die too much.
Yes. You really want to have your KD ratio positive if at all possible.
Yep. So Nero here back out onto the river is busy fighting with Too Easy, and he's only got a sliver of health, Too Easy, so I think he's going to go down any moment. As Nero just takes a little bit of shelter.
Looks like Too Easy got revived.
Yeah, he did. He's back to half health. Now he's back to full health as Nero calls and says health is free. Back with Too Easy again, who just manages to avoid that plasma. And we've got a 5 frag difference now. Hoda here.
Looks like Hoda is creating the front line here, but he's got support behind him.
Yeah, they're going to try and flank around the poles here. They've got one down, but there are 3 men. They've got the kill. And can they get the frag as well? Looks like they will do here because their teammates nowhere near for the revive. So this one looks like it's going to be 14-10. Indeed it is. Hoda picking up the frag and then shooting across the map to the far side to rejoin his teammates. And back with Valetaya again, who, well, he's with his teammates at the very least, if nothing else.
He doesn't seem to be attempting, oh, well, there's a little bit of the engineer skull. We just saw a long-range mine getting shot in there, but I don't think that's going to take out anybody.
Firing off some secondary fire into the distance. It's not going to be the most effective way of doing it, but it all helps. Chips away at the health. Then we've got a bit of a battle defending here. That damage is in this vicinity, and we've got a big battle for it right now. I think the Tiki Brawlers realise they need that double, and they need it soon.
Oh, they just got another kill. It's 14-11.
Yeah, Pekka's picked up another one here if they can get it again. And Valetaya now with that lightning gun. Nice accuracy early on as well. And now he tries to teleport out of there. He's not going to get out of there though. And that will be a fantastic frag from Valetaya on Pekka. Couldn't pick up the second one. He's only got 324 health. We'll have to back away out of this one. But we are tied up at 14 all right now. So nice little comeback by the Tiki Brawlers. Epsilon being pegged back, never able to get too far away as Hoda finally goes down. Nice run of play from him though.
Double damage is available, but I don't see anybody going for it. That can serve as bait as well. It's very high, place high on the map so that you have to fly up and become vulnerable to be able to get it.
Tempting for a dreadnought too. 15 all right now. No one going for the double. Is this Morty running towards it? It is.
Morty.
I think he's going to act as the decoy though. I don't think he's actually going to go for the double. Indeed, one of his teammates is going to grab that. And here we go then. One-man revive down low in the river, on the river bank. And Epsilon in a little bit of an uncomfortable position right now. Oh, here we go then. Shooting across the map. Morty trying to go head-to-head with the plasma cannon. And there's an engineer over the far side. Well, he's backed out of that one. I thought he was going to go for it, but 3:37 health remaining means that he's in not good shape. And they're one frag down here. 16 plays 15. It's the Tiki Brawlers who are leading, and it's Pekka who's picked up another one here. As we rejoin him on the riverbed. Should be a fairly straightforward, well, that should be a turkey shoot really for him along the river.
Should be, especially because Winghaven was trying to shoot at him, he was so far away.
Double damage is about to be taken. It's going to be taken by the Tiki Brawlers, is it? Yes, it is. And they lead by 18 to 15 now. A 3-frag lead, and they've got the double damage and the weapons to help them extend this lead. And Epsilon would do really well to get out of there and save their battles for another day, but that's not what they're doing right now. And Pekka's just going to pick them off really easily. I felt like breaking out into a song of Peter Pepper picked a pepper, but geez, that was awesome from him. 18-16 is the score now. A 2-frag lead. Is this going to be 3? Aluko, oh, he gets damaged, high damage as well, and then gets shot down by Morty, and that's 18-17. Too easy, not good on the health level right now as well. And Epsilon somehow are staying in touch and actually have now equalised them back up at 18-all. 7 frags are required from one of these two teams, and don't forget, if it's Epsilon, they will be the first ever Firefall champions. Aluko picks up the frag.
Looks like Green Fox is down.
Wow.
I don't know if they're going to be able to get that revived.
Double frag in there as well. That was Aluko with a double. 20-18. 21-18. Winghaven coming back into it. They didn't lose anyone, I don't think. Yes, they did. Aluko did pick up one of those frags. It's 21-19 now. 21-20, the double is on. He obviously bled out over the other side of the map. And Winghaven now pretty much the only man putting up any resistance for Epsilon as the gap now comes back down to just 1 frag. 21-21 now, tied back up, and still the Tiki Brawlers will not lay down and die. They want to take further part in this tournament, and they have to win this map. 4 frags is all that's between the two of them now. Who's going to take this one? Oh, look at this, Valentino around the back. They didn't see him, and he came in and dealt a load of damage. He's down to 553 himself. He's going to be chased down here. They're chasing hard. Valentino, he picked up 2 frags in a row. 23-21 now. 2 more frags will do it and crown Epsilon Esports as the champions of Firefall. They aren't sitting down, though. Pekka with a double. Aluka comes back now. It's 1 frag between them. Who's got the last couple of frags in map 3? Still with Pekka. He's going to get the execution here to reduce it back to 23-all. It's tied up yet again. 2 frags. Where are they coming from? Epsilon on the verge here of victory from the entire tournament as well.
There's the double damage tempting them.
Yeah, doubles up. This could be a match-winning double. Who's going for it? Epsilon are trying to go for it on the ship as well. Pekka's trying to keep them away at long range here. Still 23-23. Valentino now just trying to get back up on top of that ship. He knows that double's there. Still, it sits there tempting them, waiting. Is it a match-winning choice to go for it?
Everybody's playing really conservatively.
Well, he's going to put the turret up. They are going to go for this one, you know. And Epsilon know that the whole match really rests on this double. Turrets deployed. 1 man on top of the boat already. Are the others going to join him? Any moment now, I think they might well do. Too easy trying to pick men off at long range. Does land one as well. Good shot from him. Too easy indeed. Didn't land the second one. Well, he needed to, really. That double is still sitting there. Oh, and look at this. Aluko looking like he might want to go for this as well. And the flank is on now for him as well. This could be dangerous for Epsilon. They need to be careful here. They haven't spotted him just yet. And this is really tense stuff because actually both teams are pretty much on full health, and it's 23-23. Effectively, wipe away the scoreboard. This is a 2-frag team deathmatch match. Super match.
Double match.
Wow. 2 frags.
Both teams playing conservatively now, trying to regroup.
Yeah, that double is still tempting them. Neither team able to get close to it right now.
I suspect that the recons are going to play a big part in how this unfolds.
Long range is where it's at. Spily poised, isn't it? No one wants to commit just yet. And yet they're all fully stacked. It's either going to end in a bloodbath or we're going to see some long-range sniping. Too Easy is one of the key men involved here. And don't forget, they have 2 versus 1 in terms of recon right now. So they have the advantage long range. They're now trying to make their way on towards the pirate ship right in the middle of the map. It's the control element. They're going for the double. Tiki Brawlers have decided they've had enough of waiting around. They went for the double. They didn't land the double. Too Easy lands the shot. One man goes down. Oh, he's going to get the kill here, though. Can he get the kill? Too Easy with just 115 health. He's going to stay away. Oh, Valatuya surprises them and comes up behind. The Tesla cannon works brilliantly. He gets the first kill. Too Easy with 1 to 5 now. Grimmy with 1080 health. He's going to get the revive in here. They're not going to get the equalising kill. It's 24-23. 1 frag. That's all they need here. Too Easy down to 57 points of health. And, oh, is this Nero equalising things up? It is! Oh, my goodness! And Pekka's now got a kill. Can they get the 2? They're going to bleed out, and that will give the Tiki Brawlers the win. Tense moments now, last few seconds of the game. Hodo's in there as well. We're tied up at 24-24. Surely this is the Tiki Brawlers map. 1 frag will do it. The single last frag of the map. Oh, and the Lucas picked him off. Surely now they're going to get the final. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Epsilon Gaming have stolen it right at the death. 25-24.